And what's up, guys? Welcome to Box Football, and I'm back here with just my quick take on just the big news that has dropped. And to be fair, it's not really a surprise, but I'm gonna react to it anyway. It's Ole Gunnar Solskjær and the fact that he's no longer Manchester United manager. And for the rest of the Premier League teams, we're all sad because that would have been an easy 3 points for us. But let me just look at it from the point of view of Manchester United and how all this worked out. Now, if you're a football fan, if you're somebody who watch Manchester United, you don't even have to watch them a lot. You can just look at the results. You can already tell that the writing was on the board. Even rather, if you're Ollie in or Ollie out fan, I think all Manchester United fans came to a consensus that he isn't going to take us anywhere. And they didn't want it to be a thing where, oh, we want to bash him out. On both sides, I believe they wanted to be a respectful thing. But it got to a point where it was just untenable. And what worries me, if you're a Manchester United fan, is that not the fact that Ollie leaves, is how the board dealt with this whole situation. The fact that they were willing to let this ride out to the rest of the season, regardless of what happened, but they had to pull the trigger because they weren't ready for the backlash of the fans. The fact that they're going to let this go in a period of time where Manchester United need to compete, that they were going to let Ollie stay, I find that baffling. And then I look at it from the point of view of the appointments. Now, when Tottenham let Nuno Espirito Santo go, they already knew who their replacement was going to be, and it was Antonio Conte. So Man United have sacked Ollie. Not a surprise there, but what surprises me is that they don't have no one in line right now. They're now going to do the interviews now. They're now going to do all that sort of stuff there. And I find that absolutely baffling. The writing was on the wall months ago. And the fact that they're now wanting to do interviews and now saying, oh, who's our number one target? They're looking at Luis Enrique, Mauricio Pochettino, Brendan Rodgers. I'm like, I don't get it. Like, you clearly knew that this man was going to be gone soon. The fact that you didn't have someone in place has me worried. And I don't know if you're a Manchester United fan, if you want Carrick to do well. Of course, of course you want your team to do well. But what puts you on edge is that the board has put themselves and also the club in a predicament where you're like, I'm not sure what's going on. At the start of the season, this wasn't a write-off season. This wasn't a season for Manchester United where it was like, oh yeah, we just get to a final or this and that. No, it was a Premier League. It was a Champions League or buzz season. They needed trophies. They needed success. Why? Because their signings didn't tell you that they were building for the future. Their signings told you that they were ready to win now. You don't bring in to Cristiano Ronaldo to build for the future. You don't bring in Rafael Varane to build for the future. I know Jadon Sancho, yes, he is young, but you want him to be successful now. And Manchester United hasn't won a trophy since Jose Mourinho. And the fact that they're in this predicament right now and there's so much uncertainty, people don't know what to do. I just think it just shows incompetency from the board. And I'm always a person who says that I think Manchester United are a bit too harsh with the owners because the fact that look how much investment that they put into the football club. But when you just look at their decision making in certain parts, I can understand the frustration because this is a time to be frustrated. They want to compete. They want to be like Chelsea, who had a similar transfer window last season to you, where they brought in some serious players to have them challenge straight away. Yes, they didn't challenge for the league, but they did end up going win the Champions League. Man United want to be on that trajectory. They want to go ahead and be challenging for the league, challenging for the Champions League. But unfortunately, right now, with the board, it just doesn't seem like they ain't pushing the agenda. When Chelsea knew that Frank wasn't the man for the job, they pulled the trigger. And the fact that Manchester United were willing to be nice enough to go, oh yeah, let's wait, because we're not sure in ourselves, has me worried. But again, I look at Man United right now is that who are they going to bring in? I looked at Zidane, the fact that he's worked with Cristiano Ronaldo, knows how to get the best out of him, worked with Rafael Varane, obviously has Pogba in there in all sorts. I looked at that as being a good fix for Manchester United. The fact that he came into a time around Madrid where everything was a bit crazy. They lost 4-0 to Barcelona at home. It was a bit mad, had loads of talent, but not sure how to use it. And he got the best out of them and won 3 in a row with them. He would have been the perfect choice. But now I'm seeing this Mauricio Pochettino link. And I'm like, it makes a lot more sense because I don't believe the Manchester United wants to do a quick fix thing. And I look at Zidane, as great of a manager he is, he's more of a quick fix guy. I don't see him being at a club for 4, 5, 6, 7 years. And Pochettino gives me that more of a thing where he's willing to build, and maybe that makes a bit more sense. And I also look at the PSG job. I don't think he's going to be there for a long term. I don't think he even fits the PSG mold. I believe Zidane fits that mold a bit more, and I do believe Zidane has been waiting for that role at PSG. So it might be a thing where you see Pochettino goes one way, enjoys Manchester United, and then on the other hand, we see Zinedine Zidane go over to PSG. That might be a thing that's going to happen right now. I've seen the Brendan Rodgers link. I'm not really sure about that. I don't think Brendan Rodgers is going to take Manchester United to a title of winning the Champions League or Premier League. The rest of the ones, Luis Enrique, a great manager, but is he going to leave his post right now as Spanish coach? I don't think that's going to happen. But Pochettino, to me, I think is a realistic possibility because I don't think he's comfortable at PSG. But Man United fans, tell me what you think. It's happened. It was always going to happen. Are you sad he's gone? Wink, wink. Clearly not. But who should be the next Manchester United manager? Should you bring back Jose Mourinho? Sir Alex Ferguson, you might have to get him out of bed. Let us know, guys. Comments down below. This is Box to Box Football, and we will see you.